We often talk about the creative ways farmers and ranchers are generating new sources of income. Agri-tourism is offering all sorts of new opportunities. And one of the most popular ways to get folks out to the farm is to promise that they'll get good and lost once they arrive. Here's the amazing story of the company behind some of the Heartland's corniest creations.
I wish I went to May school!
Maybe it's the sheer excitement of being utterly and safely lost. The camaraderie of the group working together.
Now which way, Cam?
Figuring out how to find that elusive single exit, or just the nostalgia of being back on the farm. Whatever the reason, corn mazes are a booming business, not only across the Heartland, but around the world.
It's really a magical formula for farmers.
And meet the young man almost single-handedly responsible for the growing popularity of corn mazes. Brett Herbst graduated from Brigham Young University with a degree in agribusiness. But instead of becoming a farmer, he decided to help other farmers get into agri-tourism, creating corn mazes that help them receive a steady revenue stream that's not dependent on weather or crop yield.
Keeping farms going as family farms is a rich part of our heritage in this country. And so being able to help them is a pretty satisfying occupation, in my opinion.
More than just perplexing pathways, Brett's mazes are best appreciated from the air. Works of art with themes as varied as the farmers who create or suggest them.
Your first design was a rose.
Rose. Then we did a blue heron, and it said Sauvie Island. And then last 3 years, we've done Lewis and Clark themed mazes.
This 5-acre cornfield is on Sauvie Island near Portland, Oregon. Craig Easterly was one of Brett's first customers.
I usually give him an idea what I want on the maze. I'll send him some photos or an image. He puts it on a computer program, and that's his secret.
When the corn's short, about 6 to 12 inches tall is when we like to come in and cut the maze. We use our blueprints and we flag the maze out. So many feet by so many feet in almost like a grid pattern. Did you get lost?
Brett figures he's helped design and build more than 1,000 mazes since starting his business. Some mazes draw more than 50,000 visitors, mostly in September and October.
We have 11 acres, and there's about, we figure, a little over 20 miles worth of trails in there. You don't ever hit them all, and if you do, you're in there for days.
Sherry Reeder's part of a 5th-generation Utah farm family. They started building mazes about 6 years ago. That extra income helps protect the farm from developers who want to change farmland into new housing.
We call it our gift back to the community, and that's what we love to do. That's, who we are, and hopefully we can stay here a long time.
Does anyone ever really get lost in here?
Oh yeah, that's why we have corn cops.
I followed the signs, and that's how we got back to here so we didn't get lost.
Brett hopes to further grow his business in coming years, but he's most excited about how this and other forms of agri-tourism have helped many farmers stay afloat and keep their land. It also gives city folks a chance to return and reconnect to a simpler life.
It is so fun to see smiles on kids' faces and to educate them about the rich heritage of agriculture. That's what life's really all about.
At last count, the Maze Company was on track to create more than 180 corn mazes in the U.S., Canada, Mexico, even Portugal, Italy, and the United Kingdom. That's right. Even overseas, thousands of people are wandering through the cornfields, happily lost and confused in those amazing places. Well, that's all for us this time. We thank you for joining us. We hope you'll come along with us again next time when we discover more great farms, families, and their fascinating stories in America's Heartland. I'm Paul Ryan, and I'll see you next time.